Nigeria's Minister of State for Health, Dr. Ishaq Adekule Salako, has called on ecowas countries to collaborate in the fight against outbreak of diseases in the sub-region. Salako made the call at the annual Disease Control Conference of members of ecowas member states.
The minister, who was represented by Dr. John, Director Planning Research in the ministry, says it is always better to prevent, direct and respond quickly to emergencies to prevent loss of lives.
How do we relate as a region when we get to the World Health Assembly, which is coming up 18th to 23rd in Geneva? Because we are going to be there. So the take home from the resolution there is that all of us, the ECOWAS countries, have been invited to the WHO as a country, not as a bloc. A bloc invitation has been sought and fought for, and we have gotten that. So the ECOWAS will be represented here. But then, is it possible for all of us to be in one side meeting? No, of course. So how do we now, as a region, come together in order to make sure we speak with one voice? So it means, and the advice that we give to ourselves at the AHM meeting, Assembly of Health Ministers meeting, is that when we attend side meetings at the World Assembly, side meetings that are relevant to the WAHO region or to the ECOWAS region, please and please, we should find time as a region to come together and update the secretariat.
He said no member state should attempt working in isolation in trying to curb outbreak of diseases and pledge assistance in the initiatives of ECOWAS towards the control of epidemics in the sub-region.
To commend the Council for its steadfast commitment to strengthening regional health, security, and guiding strategic direction of the RCSDC. Your expertise, your commitment remain exemplary, and it's important as we navigate an increasingly complex environment of health, environment of security, environment of the well-being of community citizens of this great region. We gather at a time when the intersection between public health and security has never been more evident. The lessons of the recent outbreaks that we all know have reinforced a critical truth. Health crises are not isolated events. They are not a standalone. They are indeed regional threats with far-reaching socioeconomic and security implications.
On her part, Director in charge of early warning told members of the Technical Advisory Committee to be steadfast and committed to strengthening regional health securities. She also urged for integration and information sharing among member states.
West African leaders have issued a joint warning that democracy in the region is on a growing strain and must begin to produce visible results for citizens, while also stressing that peace cannot be imposed but must be deliberately built through dialogue and cooperation.